Hello, this is Maruf Bag. Today I'm going to discuss the IELTS reading tips. In IELTS, one of the most difficult component is reading, especially the academic, because in academic you got all passages, scientific based and research based, comparatively general training, where you got very easy in first two section right, the last section is little bit difficult right. What happened in reading, in fact, the whole reading test revolves around the paraphrasing and usage of synonym. You have to be very careful in reading because the words which are underlined in quotient, these words are not repeated in passage. For example, if you underline the word advance, in passage you will come across, let's say, the word cutting edge. If you underline the word, for example, find, you will come across, let's say, seek in a passage, right? Same words are not repeated in a passage, and that's actually happens in reading. A lot of people, get stuck in reading. Why? Because they're not good at their vocabularies. They do not have the vocabulary power. They do not have the synonym in their, let's say, pocket and their memory. And this is the reason that they're not able to find out the proper, let's say, the answer and information of reading. So reading, you have to be very careful that you have to improve your vocabulary power, right? A reading test is called the vocabulary test. Reason, you come across the vocabularies right, you get stuck because of the vocabulary. For example, you underline the word quickly in question, but in a passage, the word is used pronto. And for example, chop chop. Now pronto and chop chop mean is quickly. You understand the word quickly, but you might not understand the meaning of chop chop or pronto, and you will be finding the word quickly. And whereas the word already is used in the passage pronto instead of quickly, and that does create a problem for every candidate because they do not understand the word properly. So paraphrasing and usage of synonym, these two things are key in reading. Without understanding of these two things, you can't get the desired band in your reading test, because the whole reading test based on these two things. Whatever question type you have, whether you got multiple choice, whether you got summary completion, note completion, label the diagram, or matching the heading, whatever question type you have, in each and every question you will come across a paraphrasing and usage of synonym. So you have to improve your vocabulary power. The words which are underlined in the question, same words are not repeated in the passage, in fact. So whenever you find out the answer, whenever you scan or filter the information, always find out the alternate word, the synonym word, or the paraphrasing. In fact, through paraphrasing and usage of synonym, you will be able to get the required answer or the desired answer. Now this is very important tip. You need to keep it in your mind. All the IELTS test taker who wants to, let's say, get the desired band in reading, they have to have this thing in their mind. They have to improve the vocabulary power, understand the paraphrasing and usage of synonym, because these two things are very important in reading test. Hopefully that you understand the tips of paraphrasing and usage of synonym. I will come up with the next topic, tips and tricks as well, so it can be very useful for you guys, right? Thank you very much. Fend for yourself.